Dave Palumbo, and I'm about to give you a little glimpse into my world. This is my life.
I just got done examining Jeff, and what I saw that he had a little incision in the left breast that where the gynecomastia, in the left breast gynecomastia was removed for about 10 years ago, and there's some indentation toward the medial side of the chest, but only the left side. The right side, you can see and feel the gynecomastia tissue, which is the glandular tissue. It's very defined, and I say it's about 4 or 5 inches in diameter. And it's mainly the body is under the areola, nipple areola complex, and you can feel there also the head of the gynecomastia and the tail of the gynecomastia. So I think that the patient now is going to need, if he wants it corrected, he's going to need surgery in the right side, and the surgery will include mainly excision of the gynecomastia tissue or the glandular tissue and some revision of the left chest in order to try to correct or at least to try to make the indentation less noticeable. Let me tell you a little bit about the surgery, and then if you have any questions, you can ask anytime. So basically, you need, as you said, the right side, and you need excision of the gynecomastia tissue. In your case, if you need some liposuction, it's going to be minor, but it's mainly the excision of the glandular tissue that you have. And as I say, revision of the left side. Usually the surgery is going to take about 1 hour, and it can be done either with local anesthesia or with IV sedation, which is like general anesthesia. It's similar to general anesthesia. So, but this will be your choice, and we're going to talk later on about this. The incision you're going to have from the surgery is going to be under the nipple, under the areola, and it's going to be about 1 inch long. And as I said previously, usually the incision is not conspicuous, and most of the people wouldn't know that you have incision. Also, once we do the surgery, so far in the last 25 years, I had no recurrence of the gynecomastia.
I have one question for you. You mentioned that there may be liposuction involved. Now, would that be if it has somehow the fat has crawled up in the chest that you see when you go in?
No, once I open it, if I see there that there's some fat there, and I think that it's going to add to the results of the surgery, I maybe do it's to add to the results, make the results better.
Right.
Then I might do some minor liposuction, but there's better chance that we're not going to do any liposuction.
Okay.
Now, as far as before the surgery, the regular steps that I tell people to do is to stop any supplements and not to take any aspirin or Advil.
How far? How many days before?
I would say about 3 weeks before surgery. That's.
Is that local? If I want to.
If you do local or general, it really doesn't matter. It just
stop taking, because I take some pain medication for my back, Percocets.
Yeah, pain medication you can take if you need, but don't take.
Up until, can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it up until the surgery.
Okay.
But don't
take it the day of the surgery, though.
Don't take it the day of the surgery. But don't take any supplements like fish oil, omegas.
What about medication for depression?
You can
anxiety.
You can take any medication except. I'll have the list of the medication you take, and I'll tell you what to stop. But in general, for anxiety, you don't have to stop the medication.
Or depression, right?
Or depression,
okay,
cool. You can take them. Jeff, now, basically, once you know all the facts, and you decide that you want surgery, you can book it with my secretary, with Marianne. And it really was a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, you too. Thank you very much. You're very informative. I appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, you just got done with your consultation with Dr. Blau. I've brought multiple people here before. You kind of like were a slightly different case because you had one side done, you had a little bit of an indentation, you never had the other side done. Do you feel comfortable after hearing Dr. Blau talk about the surgery and seeing his cases and his reputation?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I had it done, like I said, by a general practitioner. This guy's, a genius with this.
Talk to our audience here a little bit, because this is important, and I know how I felt when I had it. How obsessed do you get with this thing when you know it's there and you're afraid to take your shirt off at the beach and you're worried about if you're wearing a t-shirt, if it looks like you have a woman's breast there? I mean, talk about the psychological ramifications of that.
Yeah, to be honest with you, David, the first thing that irritates me the most out of this whole thing is that I've wanted to cut the damn thing out, to be honest.
You actually wanted to take a knife and cut it out of your own chest?
Absolutely. That's how it feels. It's like if you're a woman and you have fat here, you go in the mirror and you clench it up and you want to just take a scissor. I've talked to women, and I would myself, if I had it, and cut the damn thing off and sew it with the freaking,
Not probably the best decision to make.
Yeah, a big scar.
So it's really bothered you for a long time. I know, because you've called me on the phone numerous times to talk about this for you, and probably if I didn't cut you off, you would talk about it for hours. And I understand, I can relate to what you're going through.
You said something to me. You said that freaked me out. And I was like, he knows exactly what I'm going through. You said, and I bet you play with it every night. I wasn't playing with it every night. I was playing with it every morning, every afternoon, and every evening, and in my sleep. You become obsessed with the nodule or lump or whatever, and you're constantly just rolling it, and you just don't want it there. And then if you look in the 3 mirrors that show you all angles, or if you get videotaped or whatever, and if, like I said, when my nipples are hard, you can't really see it, so it's okay. But if I'm at the beach or in someplace warm, sometimes I wear a shirt, kind of like this. And if it's tight enough on me,
you can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, and that can be self-conscious. I wanted to put a strap on or a Band-Aid or something.
Do you feel like when this surgery's over, you're going to feel like a relief?
My self-esteem is going to definitely be better. Just how I feel about myself. I'm very,
we're all vain because we were into when you work out, you want to look good.
Absolutely. And when I'm at the beach, I find myself, when it gets hot, when it's cold and chilly, it's okay because it retracts. But when it's hot, I find myself holding a towel over the right side of my chest. It's ridiculous.
Right.
So that's, it makes you self-conscious, and this would be a relief.
Have you ever had surgery before?
Well, I had.
Aside from that.
I had actually my chin done. From doing anabolic steroids back in the day. I had developed fat from doing a D-bol or whatever, and I had this removed. It created a double chin almost.
So you've done plastic surgery yourself before. For people out there who might not have had it, what's the greatest fear you have going into the surgery?
Well, I mean, I guess anybody would be thinking, am I going to die?
Or am I going to be disfigured? I think that's, in some way.
Well, I make sure to do research.
Right, that's my point. When you see Dr. Blau's before and afters, he's got hundreds of them. Doesn't that make you just feel good inside, that you feel comfortable?
Well, I mean, I just felt, good, and you have faith that you don't worry. I mean, the guy's done thousands of surgeries on this, countless. So I have no, I'm not going to say none. There's always something in the back of the mind, but for the most part, I don't. You get a little nervous, and then that's about it.
We're going to keep an eye on Jeff after his surgery. We're going to interview him again, and we're going to see some after pictures, and we're going to see what Dr. Blau does to revise this and improve on his look, and hopefully your self-esteem will be better. And Jeff, thanks for always coming on.
Thanks,
if anyone wants to catch Jeff's, now what do you call yourself?
Well, I'm a dating coach and attraction coach. I help men flirt efficiently with exceptionally attractive women, but women in general. And it's Jeff Magic, and you can see me on the RX. Just Google in RX video Jeff Magic dating. And
you were on the Heavy Muscle TV show you were on, and the whole episode you can watch him in action.
Or you can catch me. Can I throw a plug in here?
Sure, go ahead.
My phone number is 631-258-8595, or you can go to my website, which is learndatingmagic.com, and I take men out to malls, coffee shops, clubs, bars, beaches, and teach them how to approach women anytime, anywhere.
And you're going to teach Pete the video guy, how to pick up a girl right after we get out of here, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Whatever you want.
Let's go. Let's get moving.
I'm a bit of a ball-busting wise ass, so people either love me or hate me. You know the type. So yeah, your head might be slightly bigger than hers, but other than that, you're like duplicates. You're 22?
Thank you. No, 27.
You're 27, really? Oh, here, I'm not gonna give her a compliment. You look terrible. You look terrible for your age. I don't live here, I live on, well, do you know where Huntington is on Long Island? That's where I'm from. How do you know where that is?
I know Long Island.
Do you go there? Sure. Now, how are you related to these ladies?
My girls.
Your girls. So you gave birth to baby midgets that turned into grown-up brats. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, that's cool. Who are you under there? There you are. Oh, okay. Look at those brown eyes. The worst I've ever seen. So yeah, you gave birth to two very terribly wonderful girls. No, I'm just teasing you. Yeah, no, it's really weird. It's like a group of scientists like cloned you. And basically the reason I came over is because I'm ballsy and I'm a magician, so I do magic shows. And you look like her. It's like, it's weird. Have you ever run into somebody like that? I was in acting class. The first thing I said to her was, are you a, butthead? And she didn't like it. And then she saw how I interacted with everybody else and she got used to it. And then we became friends and then we wanted to date each other, but it didn't work out. So that's pretty much it.
So I have a twin in California.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Well, she changed her name. It was John. Well, originally it was Jennifer and she changed it to John. Jennifer. It was Jennifer. It was Jennifer. It was Jennifer. So you guys are going in here to eat, or what are you doing?
Yeah, we're waiting for a table outside.
Do you, before I go, be honest. Do you guys like magic? I'm gonna guess. Ready? Watch. I want all three of you. This will tell me if you're really related or not. I'm gonna guess from 1 to 10. You're gonna keep the number in your head. The first number that comes in your head. You ready? You got it?
We're supposed to
The
say
number, no, not out loud. Number between 1 and 10. Keep it to yourself, and when I'm ready, I want you to say it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you tell me if I'm right. That's what I meant. I'm very tired. Okay, you got your number in your head? Between 1 and 10, you picked it? You got yours? You got yours? I'll guess 2. I guarantee you, I'm gonna guess at least 2. 2 of you, the number that you had. Don't change it on me. If you guessed 1 and then guessed the other, you'll throw me off. 2 of you, at least 2 of you picked 7, and maybe 1 of you picked 8.
Nope.
I don't mind being wrong. It's kind of fun being a fool. What was it?
10. 2. 4.
You guys aren't related. All right, I'll show you one more trick, okay? It's cute. Mom, give me your hands. Okay, they're not sweaty, right? I just used the napkins. We had sushi. That's okay, I'm just teasing you. Okay, this is a fun trick. Okay, come over here. Spin the circle. Good. I just made I made you disappear. I'm over here, now you're over there. I stole your spot. Isn't that a cool trick? It's lame. It's lame as shit. So do you guys have boyfriends?
Yep.
How long?
Years. I have a child.
How old are you? You got a child? Are you another one you got good genetics for these girls? How old are you? All right, I don't know how old she is and I'm not going there. How old are you? I'm 39. How old are you? 30. And how old's your kid? 4. Cool. I do magic shows for kids.
Oh, really?
Well, that's where I get I could just walk up to any. Do people here like walk up and just start talking? They don't.
No, not.
Are there a lot of people with sticks up their butt in this town? Yeah. The girls are bitchy, like clubs and stuff. Do guys like try to like, yo, why don't you come over? I'm gonna try to have that stuff, the fake faces and stuff.
Yeah.
There's no like cool down to earth bars.
Not really, no.
Cool down to as far as there's a lot of everywhere. There's kind of
If you don't know the person though, then it's normally you don't.
you meet people.
Well, if I have a boyfriend, I want
Well, anyway, all right. There's no room here for me. I lied. She's not my girlfriend. That was a bunch of bullshit. You probably knew it too. And since you have a boyfriend, I'm not going to try to get to know you. Otherwise, I would have popped you off to the side right here. Mom would have supervised from the back, made sure you're okay, and then you and I would have went on a date. But that's not going to happen. Hey, nice meeting you, Mom. I'm Italian. What are you?
Italian.
Are you? Yes. We do. Palumbo. Mi voglio dare 3 la benzina. No?
I don't understand.
You don't, I don't either. That's the only thing I know.
What does it mean?
It means, can I have $3 for gas? I swear to God. High five, high five, high five, high five. All right, I'll see you. So. Hey guys, I got a quick question for you. I come in peace. First off, there's 3 of you here. 1 guy, 3 guys. Yeah. Not a good thing. 2 girls. Now, this, I don't want to be rude. Is this your girlfriend?
No.
Just friends? You're all friends?
Yeah.
I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you.
Mark, I'm Tim.
You have a twin, a duplicate.
No.
No, I don't mean it like
Okay.
that. It's like a group of scientists, and then I have to go because my friends are waiting for me. Very, very quickly. She was Irish and Italian. I called her a butthead when I first met her because I'm a wise ass. And basically, we didn't like each other. And then eventually we became friends. And I just wanted to tell you that. That's pretty much it. It's very random.
Yes,
but,
I have a twin.
you know. Now, do you have a boyfriend? I'm just curious.
I do.
Trying to make it up to that?
Yeah, but
Pretty much, I'm a guy, for God's sakes, goddamn right. But you know what? There's no time for that. Anyways, good luck. Nice meeting you. Pound me out. Bye-bye. Take care.
Another day is come and gone. We saw a great trip with Dr. Blau, very informative for all you guys out there who are considering having gynecomastia surgery done, or have issues you were nervous about, maybe you weren't sure about. Hopefully this will allay some of your fears, and you'll realize that it's not a very big deal to get this operation done. A lot of guys have it done, and I think it'll clear your mind and really show you that you have the ability to get over this thing that's bothering you. And I had it, so I know a lot about that. We also got another little chance to wander the streets with Magic Jeff and see, or Jeff Magic as he likes to be called, and see some of his techniques on the street. Some of them work, some of them don't, but the guy's got a set of balls, and he is not afraid to go up to anyone and talk to them. And as you'll see as we take this final segment out, he almost got his ass kicked for getting a little too ballsy. And I'll leave you guys with that little last gem of a day or gem of a moment from Jeff Magic. You all right over there?
Yeah, I know what you're doing, David. Pricks filming me. I'm taking a leak.
What are you doing over there?
I'm playing patty cake. This guy's filming me spanking my chicken over here. No, I'm taking a whiz. Just doing a caveman thing. Oh my God.
Why don't you go piss out somebody else's window, man?
Well, you know, we've all pissed in other people's places. That guy just spit on me. I just had a guy, he said, why don't you piss on somebody else's window? He just spit on me. If he comes out here, I'm gonna have to take care of him.